All right, we're going to take a simple look at the rock cycle. Usually when you see the rock cycle in textbooks, it looks something like one of these two diagrams, which are just overly confusing. It really does not need to be that way. So I'm going to simplify this. Now I'm going to assume that you do have a basic understanding of the three major types of rocks and how they're formed, but we're going to put this in cycle form so you can see how we get from one type to another. I'm going to start by listing out the three main types of rocks: igneous, probably should have wrote the word first, but that's all right, sedimentary, and we'll come over here in this corner to draw out metamorphic. Now I'm going to add one more thing up in this corner. We're going to add our molten rock, or magma and lava. Now I set this up like a square. I think the circular idea, while that conveys the notion of a cycle, maybe a little bit better graphically, I just don't think it's the easiest thing to remember and wrap your head around. So the first thing we want to look at is how do things get from one spot to another. And I'm going to start with how things turn to magma and lava. And that's basically through the processes of subduction and melting. And basically any of the three types of rock can become magma this way. So subduction, melting that way. Sedimentary rocks can also melt. And melting. And metamorphic rocks also can melt. And melting. Good. All right, next step. When magma or lava cools, let's go with a nice blue for that. It becomes igneous rock. And that's basically the only way that we can get igneous rock. So I'm going to call this cooling and crystallization. So we're done with arrows pointing to magma and lava and pointing away from magma and lava. So let's take a look now at how things become sedimentary rock. Well, go with a brown for this. Igneous rock can certainly become sedimentary rock, but that's going to involve a couple of processes here. We'll need some weathering and erosion, and then some compaction and cementation. I'll just write out compaction. Same thing with metamorphic rock. This can certainly be broken down and carried away and compacted together. Erosion, and then compaction and cementation. So I'll just write out compaction. All right, now we've got, let's see, metamorphic rock left. So metamorphic rock, let's pick a new color here. That'll work. Igneous rock can become metamorphic rock. And rocks turn into metamorphic rock under the presence of heat and pressure. And likewise, our sedimentary rock can become metamorphic rock with heat and pressure. That's essentially it. That's the rock cycle.